It started synced again. And a helicopter flew in front of me as a loud truck drove behind me a minute ago. Is the ambulance gonna drive by me? It's gonna drive by me. Did you hear those banging sounds? Right after it drove by me? I don't know what that was. It seemed synced. But yeah, a loud truck drove behind me or something. I didn't look behind me to see what it was, but it was some type of loud truck, and then a helicopter is flying in front of me at the same time. And there's been constant stockmobiles driving by as usual. These engine sounds stalking up. I think a dog was barking. When I started talking on this video, at the start of the video, a dog started barking at that moment, I think. And people just be mowing their lawn synced with a red shirt. And people just be stalkered up. They do weird shit. And they do all types of weird shit. Just stalkered up. And then they're always forcing me to sneeze synced. Like I always say, like it happened, I think a few times today. I'll just be sneezing at a synced up moment. And like I can't stop myself from sneezing. And then like I pulled up and parked like right as the song was ending. Like this is always happening. I just pull up and park right as the song is ending. Like right at that moment, I'm parking. And I'm like, wait a minute. Or like right at that moment, I'm driving through the intersection. or whatever, right at that moment. Or I'll be driving through the intersection as the CD is changing, or I'll be like listening to music on Spotify. It's like the same thing. This is weird. It's like I'm syncing on myself unintentionally. Or like I'll pull up and park or whatever, like right as I'm doing something or whatever. Like right at a moment like that, I'll look at the phone and the time says 9:11 or whatever time, 33. Shit like this is happening constantly all day, every day. I'm unintentionally syncing on myself. And then there was a car driving around earlier, like honking a bunch of times. He's like honk, 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 like driving around somewhere in the distance. It's quiet right now and there's no cars driving by me. There's nothing happening. I started hearing this car coming right after I said that though, and then there's a dog barking. And then I see a car. So maybe I shouldn't have said that. It used to be walking up saying. They're driving behind me simultaneous. The full moon's out tonight. It's bright as fuck. Did some door dashes and stalkered up as I'm doing door dashes. And there's cars driving slow in front of me deliberately and shit. And they had this ambulance coming. I like avoided it. Like I turned, like I made like a sudden turn to like avoid it and but like barely avoided it. It was like this big like traffic jam and an ambulance. Like an ambulance with its sirens on coming through. And I don't think I saw any cops like all day today though, now that I think about it. Except I saw a state trooper speed trapping. He's just sitting there speed trapping. I don't think I saw any pig stalking today. Some days I won't see them, and then most days I'll see at least a couple of them. And then, like, the other day, there's, like, a bunch of them. Like, the entire police force was stalking me, like, all day. And I'll see, like, I'll see state troopers and sheriffs all the time, too. But some days I don't see any pigs, though. But there's usually an ambulance siren and a train horn, at least. Those are pretty much every day, except, like, 2 winters ago, there was no sirens for, like, a week straight. And then they started up again, and then they were, like, every day after that, I think. Or, like, a bunch of times every day. But since then, I think there's been sirens every day, I'm pretty sure. But I don't really keep track. I try to ignore shit a lot of the time, and I just, like, forget about it. There's usually at least one siren, one train horn every day, I think. At least. And then I'll see the FedExes, and then I'll see the school buses, and then I'll see the mailman, and then I'll see the UPS, and then I'll see the fire truck, and then I'll see the ambulance, and then I'll see the telelift bus and vans, and then I'll see the taxi, and then I'll see the Domino's cars, and then I'll see the Doritos truck, and then I'll see the Tostitos truck, and then I'll see... I used to see the Coca-Cola semis all the time, but I don't think I see them as much anymore. But it was like a thing, I think. Because I would just see them all the time, synced up. But the Tostitos truck and the, like, Cheetos truck... I think I said Doritos. I don't know about Doritos. But Cheetos truck, though, and the Tostitos truck, I see those all the time. And the Cheetos truck might be a cat thing, because I'm ill cat and they do cat things on me. I don't know. And the garbage trucks and then, like, all of these things are like the garbage trucks, the mail trucks, and, like, the FedExes and stuff will have one light a lot of the time. Like, it's pretty frequently that they'll have one light, like one headlight or one tail light or a dim light. And then one time I saw a mail truck with one headlight and one tail light on the same truck. Like, the garbage trucks are always running out of headlights. And all of the cars in town that have, or all of the businesses in town that have cars, it seems, are all synced. And what else? The Red Cross, the school buses, bunch of shit. Every time I see them, they're synced. What's up, Hoodie Roth? I like how you're always, like you're inspiring as fuck, bro. Your videos. I try to stay positive, but it's hard. Especially because I'm living in my car. It's fucked up. There's no jobs in this fucking town. Like, I look for jobs every day, and there's no jobs. There's dog barking. Is he seeing? Is he seeing? Did it sing? I think there's still a fly in here. I forgot until right now because I saw a moth flying up. I think he's sleeping in the back seat somewhere, I guess. I forgot there's a fly in here, I think. Still. A sink one. They keep flying up and landing on my mouth. Like on my lips. And like on my eyelashes and shit. They just land on me synced over and over and fly up in my face and buzz by my ear and land on my arm and my hand and my fucking ankle and land on my head, like on top of my head and over and over and over. Like, it'll land on my mouth and it'll fly away and it'll come back like seconds later and land on my mouth again and shit. Like, get the fuck out of here, bro. And then they like fly them and they're like really fast flies. Like, they're like really young flies, so like really fast ones. And they're just like flying around strategically, I think, so that I can't swat them. Like, shit's insane. But I was seeing blue cars today again. Yesterday was blue car day, and then I was seeing blue cars occasionally today, but like multiple of them at once. And I think they're just confused. Like, they're confusing me. Is it blue car day? Is it green shirt day? Is it green car day? Is it yellow car day? Is it yellow shirt day? Is it what? Like, they're doing all of them at once now. Like, they're just adding shit on, and then they just keep doing it. Like, I'm still seeing yellow shirts. It's like, make up your fucking mind, bro. So just sensitizing the whole rainbow on me, I guess. Tomorrow's gonna be purple car day, maybe. What's it gonna be next? Like, I went into the Walmart bathroom today, and there's a guy with a yellow shirt coming in, sinking with me taking a piss. But then I was seeing, I think I was seeing yellow cars again today. It's just weird, like, it's just random as fuck. But like, they're doing the color things though. Like, I know that's what it is. Like, it's not, I'm not over analyzing it. They're doing that. And it's weird as like, it's just confusing. I'm just confused, bro. Like, make up your mind. Is it what? Pick a color, bro. Fuck. I think Skynet needs antipsychotic meds. Skynet's tripping. But right now there's no stalkers. But then I'm gonna hear a car coming right now, right? Nope. Alright. And I'm sure some other crazy shit happened I forgot about right now. There's just constantly crazy shit happening. A baby cried synced at Walmart this morning. That's crazy as fuck. And it's always happening when I go to Walmart. It's the satanic ritual when I go to Walmart. Is babies cry synced. Not every time, but almost every time. There's a truck with a trailer driving behind me. I feel like he's about to sink. I think he's doing a sync with another car. Like, I went to Walmart yesterday. There wasn't a baby crying synced, but it was like right after the store opened, like early in the morning. So there's barely anybody there anyway. Like, so, but a lot of the time, there's baby crying synced. It would be like synced with me like walking around the aisles. It would be synced with me going through the checkout. It would be right as I walk in the door. The baby will start crying synced, and then it'll keep syncing as I walk through the store. And shit. And there's the one video on my YouTube, on my Cat the Glitch channel, where there's baby crying synced at Target. And then, like, right when I walk by this guy, he's, like, putting something on the shelf. He's, like, putting a clothes hanger on the thing. And he's doing it right next to me. And the baby starts crying harder right as I walk by that guy. And then, like, all these other, or, like, little toddlers or whatever started crying. Synced. Like, when I walk up to the checkout or whatever, or, like, right as I'm getting my change or whatever, I forget. And then, like, I went in the bathroom, take a piss, and the baby's crying synced with me taking a piss. Like, I hear it through the door. It's fucked up, bro. Why are babies crying synced? Why are babies crying synced? Why are babies crying synced? Somebody tell me. You hear them? They're doing the syncs. What else synced today? I don't know. Lots of things synced. On my live stream on YouTube today, there's a plane that I started hearing it like right after I walk off of this bridge. And then when I walk over the next bridge, he's flying me like right behind me, like right as I'm approaching the end of the bridge. It's like he synced at the end of both bridges. And I think he was flying next to me when I came off of the bridge, but I couldn't really see him through the tree. Because it was like he was directly next to me when I come off of the bridge. And then like a FedEx drove behind me on that video. It was like really far away from me and like I barely can see it. Like I can barely tell that it's a FedEx. You know? And then when I cross the street at the start of that video, like if you slow it down, you can see it. I'll probably make a short out of that. But if you slow it down, you can see it. There's a car way in the distance, like a white SUV or something. And it's like right when I walk over the line of the road, like right when I get across the road, he's driving by me like 3 miles away or whatever. And like there's no other cars on that road that he's driving on at that moment over there. Like he's the only one over there. Those be insanely far away. So that's the WALKNUPSYNCpodcast. Support the podcast. The other video I did before this video, there was a siren. And then I don't know what time that video was, how many minutes it is in between those videos, but it wasn't that long after. I think the siren was going back the other way or something. But then it drove by me though, so I don't know. But both times it started synced, and it's a fake emergency, I think. I hear a jet in the sky. He's right over my head. He's flying right over my head. There's a jet really high in the sky, flying right over my head. There's dog barking scene. He stopped barking now. But yeah, they'll just have cars slamming on their brakes in front of me. And a bunch of cars like trying to cause a wreck and shit. They used to be stock-tarded as fuck. I think they might be making shapes with the clouds again right now. I see some cat-like looking clouds in the sky. Is it cat things? Because they were doing that one night, for sure. And I didn't take shrooms that night. I was not hallucinating. I was seeing sync cloud formations. They're making shapes with clouds synced up. And there's this cloud out in front of me, directly in front of me, that looks like a cat head, like a cat face. I'm just wondering, is it, they doing that again? And like I saw another one like to the left of me, it looks like a cat. But that actually did happen, and I could have recorded it, but they might like it might stop when I start recording or something. I don't know. But that happened. Like they were making skulls with the clouds, skull-shaped clouds. I think the first skull, it like looks like a Punisher logo, and it's like forming above this light. It's in the parking lot that I'm sleeping in, and the light turns on right as the part of the cloud, like there's a part of the cloud that's sticking up out of the top of the cloud. It's just like a cloud as it's floating by, and it floats over the light, and the light turns on, and then the part of the cloud that's sticking up turns into a skull. But it's like a Punisher logo, and I always see Punisher logos stalkered up. You know, like the Blue Lion flag Punisher logo and shit. But that happened, and then there's a bunch of other skulls floating by after that skull, like in the same place where the skull was. Like a bunch of other skull-shaped clouds floating by, and it's like detailed as fuck. Like it looks like a skull. Like, and this really happened, and I wasn't hallucinating it. This really did happen. And then I saw a bunch of cat heads and lion heads and shit that night. This really did happen. I think they're still making shapes with the clouds right now. And I don't see it all the time, though. Like, I think I've seen it before, like before that one night. But, like, that was the only time, though, where I was, like, certain that that's what's happening. And it was like, oh, shit. And the weather is intricately stalkered up. The wind is always stalkered up. And the thunder and lightning is always stalkered up. And it'll start raining stalkered up. And I think it started snowing one time stalkered up. And I have lots of videos. I don't have a lot of videos of sync thunder and lightning, but I have a few of them though. But I have lots of videos where you can see the wind sinking, or hear the wind sinking, or like hear you can see the trees moving as I'm walking out in the woods or whatever. You can see the trees start moving at a synced up moment and shit. On a lot of different videos. And it'll keep happening over and over. It's extremely intricately stock-tardedly synced. That's the Walking Up Sync podcast. Should I end the podcast episode? What's coming next? Another siren? Is there gonna be a chainsaw? What's gonna happen? Is a dog gonna bark? Is someone gonna drive by and yell something at me as they drive by, but I can't hear what they're saying? Most of the time when they're yelling shit at me, I can't hear what they're saying. I'm just like, what? I think these engine sounds started as a dog is barking at the same time, I think. I think that just happened right now. And I hear another jet. Is he gonna fly over my head? Oh, that one's not over my head. He's kind of over my head. The other one was right over my head, though. And they'll be doing it at a synced up moment. Even like one night I was leaving work, and I worked at this golf course, and there's a jet over my head right as I'm leaving. Right as I'm walking out of the door, I look up in the sky, and there's a jet right over my head. And then that happened when I was working at Domino's one night. I think I was coming out on my break, going out to my car, or going out to the Domino's car to just chill on my break. and I look up in the sky right when I walk out of the door, and there's a jet over my head. And then there'll be some days where it'll be like all day, like it happened a few days ago. There's jets in the sky like all day. And like as I walk across the intersection, there'll be a jet flying over my head. So I don't know. I guess they're military jets, probably. Or is it a commercial jet and they just like veer left and fly over my head on the way to where they're going? Or what? I don't know. But it's a jet flying over my head. Sink. It's JJ the jet plane. And sink. I don't know when Thomas the Train is coming, but he's gonna be sink when he does. I think there was a train like late at night last night, if I remember right. Like I went out to the gas station at like 3 a.m. and then when I got back there was a train I think. I don't remember. Like all the days kind of melt into each other, like because they're just constantly sinking and constantly there's a bunch of train horns every day and shit, mostly for the most part, and some days there's less, and I just like forget. I'm just like, was that yesterday? Doesn't matter, whatever. The overall point of the video is they be walking up sync. I was driving up this one street today and there's cars like pulling up on the streets that intersect with it. As I drive by the street, it kept happening like up this one street today, like over and over. There's like cars coming up to the right of me. I think they were all on the right of me. I don't remember. And they just be walking up sync. I think I saw a sync cat today. I saw a cat anyway. It was probably a sync cat. Because every time I see a cat, it's a sync cat. So it's probably another one. But I haven't seen a lot of them lately. There's always sync dogs and sync dogs barking. And sync birds. And sync squirrels. hit my Cash App and PayPal so I can travel the world and see if there's sink penguins in Antarctica and sink kangaroos in Australia. And I can record it and show you if there is. Hit the Cash App and PayPal. Because I'm curious, I want to know. Do they got sink dolphins? If I go, is there going to be a sink anaconda if I go to the Amazon? Or a sink jaguar? Or a sink howler monkey? Or a sink gorilla? Because I've seen sink goats. I hear cows mooing sinks. There's all types of sink animals. I think I've seen horses sinked. I don't remember. I've definitely seen cows sinking a few times and cows mooing sinked all of the time. Or like a bunch of different times I've heard cows mooing sink. True story. Do they got sink deer? Do they got sink... What? Do all the animals sink? Like, I want to get, like, a pet. Not a pet, but, like, I want to get, like, a panther or something. Or, like, a lion. But then it's probably going to be sinked. So maybe I don't. Or just a pet, like a pet cat or whatever, a pet dog, like, it's gonna be synced. It might not attack me, but it's gonna be synced though. It's gonna be synced. Oh yeah, and then I was at the library today, and there were these guys sitting at the table, and one of them had a camo shirt on, and they're just sitting there the whole time I'm there. The one guy, like, got up and left synced, and then came back synced. But they're just sitting there the whole time I'm there, and I was there for, I don't know how long, an hour or something. And then these cars are driving behind me simultaneous right now. And then when I got up and left, when I stand up to leave, they're also standing up to leave. And then like when I walk by their table, he's like slamming the chair. He's like pushing the chair in, but he's like slamming it though. It's like doing it extra. And then he's like walking up as I'm walking toward the door. He's like walking up, like almost like getting in my way, and then like giving me a weird look when I continue walking. Like I'm in his way or something, but he's just walking up in my way. Like, it just be weird as fuck, bro. And they be walking up sync. And then like all the time at jobs, my coworkers will just be like backing up into me and shit. And they're like, oh, sorry. And just like walking completely in my way and shit. Or just like looking directly at me, or like walking directly you know, like they see me coming and they just walk directly in my path, just completely in my way. Like, do you need walking lessons? Do you know how to walk? Bro, how old are you? Do you know how to walk? Or they'll just be backing up though, like I said, and they're not looking at you, they're just like backing up. So that's the WALKNUPSYNCpodcast. Support the podcast, share the video around the world, and don't sing.